And what shirt are you wearing now?
I don't wear a shirt. Oh, this shirt?
Yeah.
This shirt. Cruising for a bruising. my daughter got it for me. See, she designed it for me, right? But, it was a cool shirt. And then what happened was she decided to put extra prints on it. So the prints on the back were that, right?
That's mad.
Oh my God, I go, darling, it doesn't work. And she goes, no, it does. He's cruising for a bruising. I'll get it.
That is gold.
That's
You got to
mad.
sell those shirts. You got to sell.
Yeah, tomorrow.
It's good. Good snap. Good snap. It's good. Good snap.
Hey, yo, wrestling fans, and welcome to the Good Snap podcast. I'm Xander Rose, and with me is my tag partner, Chris Zorba. Zorba, how you going, brother?
Yeah, not bad, man. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for today. I was looking forward to this interview. So, yeah, really looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it too, bud. Well, today's guest is a wrestler who is the slickest of slick. He has the 3 largest legs in professional wrestling. He's the original greaser, Robbie Zucco. Robbie, how's it hanging?
Thanks for that intro. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for letting me come to your show.
No problem, mate. How you been?
Yeah,
First
no,
time
I've
we
been
met
real
each
good.
other.
I've been real good. Yeah, no, just we've just been doing some shows every now and then. Last show we did, what was the last show I just did? IWA show at South Sydney, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, still wrestling, still trying to move the body, which is cool. How have you guys been?
Yeah, I'm good. We're good, man. Just excited to be here. So the three largest, what was it? Largest legs in professional wrestling.
Yeah, you'll get it one day. You'll understand. Just give it a bit of time. Roll off the tongue. It's one of those things where you hear it for the first time and you go, "What did he just say?" Ooh, yeah, oh, that is funny.
Yeah. I've heard you say that before. It's actually really good. I'm trying to find my third one, so I'll look for it and it'll eventually rock up.
Mate, when did you start watching wrestling?
Watching it. Wow. How old was I? Now, I'm old, mind you. I'm 42 years old. I started watching it when WrestleMania 3. God, I don't even know how long that was. I don't even know what WrestleMania we're up to. But yeah, that was the first time I ever watched wrestling.
Wow.
So I think I might have been, 8 years old, 9 years old. But that was a pretty cool event to watch. I still have.
Mr. T?
No, that was
Michael.
Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, yeah, the big scoop
Steamboat and Savage. They had that killer match,
yes. Yeah.
and of course, all the other stuff was pretty cool too. I had a nice tag team opener, which I enjoyed. So yeah, that really sticks out. That was the first time I watched wrestling anyway, so it was good. It was good.
Right.
Yeah.
Would have been on the TV, or did you go? I was speaking to Xander today about it, and we're like, I bet you it's a video store. Went down to Blockbuster or Civic Video.
100%. Exactly.
Yeah.
We didn't have Blockbuster back then, though. We didn't have Blockbuster. It wasn't Video Easy. We had a thing called Showstopper, and they had like $1 for 8 days type of deal. That was you get 8 movies, whatever it is. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That was fun.
Yeah, they were the best times though. Watching him grabbing the VHS tape and
Exactly.
for a whole week just watching them.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
that's it.
I used to do that after school all the time.
Yeah,
I used to go straight from school, WAG school, sometimes hire 6 to 8 videos and boom, whack it in, and then I'm just enjoying the rest of my day. So
yeah, nice. So you've been wrestling for quite a while. How did you actually get into the industry?
Got in the industry. How I got into it? I went to a show in DY. RSL, they used to have shows there quite regularly, and then there was a gentleman by the name of Andrew Bumthorne. He had like a full gay gimmick, and I kind of knew him in the area, he actually just I introduced myself and just saying, look, I might want to do this. I don't know for sure, but I'm there going, I wouldn't mind giving it a go. So that was one of my first events. Also to the right, the Roundhouse was the next one that I saw, like a full event, where I got to see, some IWA big names at the time. And I definitely straight away, as soon as I saw that and saw that crowd, I was hooked. I'm like, I can give this a go. So before you know it, I was training, and that was the rest is what it is today. Still wrestling, so which is good. No broken bones.
Oh, nice, man. You're doing well. I've seen you live before, and you're great in the ring and stuff like that. You're exciting and make it fun, and I've seen your gimmick, and I enjoy watching it. That's what you want the people to do.
Absolutely. We're there entertained from start to finish, not just the match. As soon as you walk in,
exactly.
As soon as you leave, it's all about entertaining. You know what I mean? And you try and give the people their money's worth. It's hard at times, but you try your best.
Yeah,
so,
I actually watched you. I actually watched you there at EWA. I went to the event, and it was the first time I seen you. Yeah, it was the first time I seen you wrestle there. You versed Kasai, and maybe went for about 17 minutes. It was a top match.
You enjoyed it? No, thank you.
Yeah, superplexes, some really good moves. Tell me, what was the reasoning with the ending though? I think it was finished with a crucifix pin.
Crucifix ending. The reason?
Yeah.
That's I just pinned him, right?
Yeah, because I liked the match. The match had everything in it. Everything. Superplex. It was maneuvers, finishes, false finishes. They had the works in it. And then
you're expecting, you're expecting like a big bang of a finish, right?
Yeah, just something. I don't know. It was for me. I just thought it had everything. It went for a good amount. 17 minutes, whatever it was. I actually counted it exactly. But it was.
If you want to know the ins and outs on why that was done like that, is because I was trying to get him over. I wanted him to get up the hands and whatnot, and so it looks like that. Hey, well, let's look out for this guy as well. And he had a lot of people that were, they were bullying him, but they bought a lot of his merch. So they actually know that this guy is actually the real deal. He's actually really good. So that's the reason why. I mean, it's like if Ric Flair had a match, you're going to see a small package for the finish, and they'll do everything else in the match. So that's the reason why.
No, very cool. And talk about the memorabilia. My son and my daughter both bought Kasai dolls.
Right, exactly. So I was trying to build him up. I was trying to have the match, build him up. He didn't get the victory, but he slugged me at the end. Yeah, he landed the knee, and I'll ask the promoter for a rematch. So I can actually knock the crap out of him. So.
Because it was a very close match. You both gave each other a lot, and it was just full on. The match was full on. To me, to be honest, it was the best match of the night. To be honest, but I wasn't sure about that finish there. But Nick explained it to me. It was good. It makes sense.
It was a crucifix finish. That's all it was. Yeah. So he had me in the finish right. If he put me in the finish right, how would you get out of it?
I know what you're saying. I understand. Yeah.
There's no other way. Yeah.
And your finishes too, the Texas Cloverleaf.
Boom. Correct.
Yeah. Mate, how good's that? You hardly see that anymore.
You don't see that move. I like that move too.
Yeah.
I probably couldn't take it. I'm not that flexible to take any of those sort of submission moves.
Well, neither am I. That's why I do it. That's why nobody's doing that to me. No way. I'm like this. So I won't bend.
I'll cramp up halfway through. I'll tap out as they're actually starting to do the move. I think I've done that at training before once. I think someone was trying to put me into some sort of hole, and I went, I'm not flexible, man. I started tapping. I can't move.
It can hurt, It can hurt if the right pressure is applied. So,
100%. When are you going to release a Zucco doll with 3 little legs?
What do you mean? I've got one here. Hang on, let me have a look.
It pulls out a sex doll.
No, it's not a sex doll. It was. It was actually it was for my birthday cake. The wife got it for me and put it in a little thing. Nice. So it was actually pretty well done, you know. So I think
that's pretty cool.
Robbie, can I tell you something too? I really like your pants too. Quality.
Which one? The ones I'm wearing now?
No. You're wrestling. That's pretty cool.
Oh, the leggings, right. The ones that
look they look good, man. Yeah, I've seen them too. They look actually really good.
Oh, thanks, man. It was like I said, originally the gimmick, I couldn't break away from my previous gimmick because a lot of the promoters didn't want to do that, you know, and so
that was Rob Matrix, wasn't it?
Rob Matrix, right? At the full Matrix outfit, which was kind of cool. But you know, I think I should have veered off to this direction, you know, a lot earlier. I decided that you know what, I'm going to take the piss out of this to begin with. You know, I'm going to just be an absolute idiot with it, slick my hair right back, and had a look like a real. And straight away, Hunter Hayes, he just goes, you got to try that, because he wanted me to try something new rather than just do that. Tried that, had jeans on to begin with. Wrestling in jeans for the first couple matches, said, fuck this. And I started laughing when I see the leggings on there going, I'm getting those. Whether they look bad or not, I'm getting those because I was a heel at the time. So now I like them. Now I'm starting to, you know, it fits. You know what I mean? Greasers, they wear like a singlet, jeans, you know what I mean? And of course a black jacket. So it's the closest I could get.
And what shirt are you wearing now?
I don't wear a shirt. Oh, this shirt?
Yeah.
This shirt. Cruising for a bruising. my daughter got it for me. See, she designed it for me, right? But, you know, it was a cool shirt. And then what happened was she decided to put extra prints on it. So the prints on the back were that, right?
That's bad.
I go, darling, it doesn't work. And she goes, no, it does. He's cruising for a bruising. That's fine. I'll get it.
That is gold. You got to sell those shirts. You got to sell.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's nice, man. That's a good shirt.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's the actual character doesn't actually come from Greece, right? Like, you ever heard of you guys? Yes, Nick. Do you know the movie The Wanderers? How old are you? You was
I was just saying to Xander now. I bet you got inspired by The Wanderers. And there's another Italian. I can't remember the guy's name.
Which one? The one that played the Perry LaGuardia in it?
No, not in that movie. But there's a guy that he's a stand-up comedian, I think. I can't remember his name.
Oh, yeah, Andrew Dice Clay. Yeah.
That's it. Dice. Yeah, that's it.
Add a bit of that into it. Yeah,
a bit of mixture of that.
The thing came from The Wanderers, but The Wanderers, it became more of a cult following and not a huge hit at the time.
I used to love that movie
Greece
as a kid. I can't remember
so people thought it was Greece because the name Zucco, related to it. So I incorporated all that. But growing up, it was to be like Perry from The Wanderers. You know, he was badass. He could take on everybody. You know, it was one of those type of things. So yeah, that's the only way I could sell it. So that's where it came from, really.
Yeah, because I remember even watching that movie, and I think there was a big. Last time I watched it, I was like 5 years old or 4 years old. And
you got to watch it. You got to watch it.
Small parts of it, and there's a guy like King Kong Bundy that looked in it from memory.
Oh yeah, Terror.
Yeah,
he plays a guy called You got to watch it. Watch the opening scene where Perry comes in and cleans all the baldies. Then he sees eye to eye with Terror. It's cool. It's got a lot of heart and the best soundtrack. It's got the best soundtrack.
I remember the theme song. I was singing this theme song in my head just before.
Yeah.
The one.
That's my entrance. Yeah, so that's where it all came from. That's where it all came from. I've even got a Wanderers jacket. You know what I mean? So if you want to see that, so.
Nice, man. Yeah, I got to actually watch it. If it doesn't have Adam Sandler in it, I won't watch a movie, but I might consider it.
Just don't watch Jack and Jill, eh? I did watch The Wedding Singer last night, which was quite fun.
Yeah, it's good.
That's awesome.
So obviously you've watched wrestling for some time now. Do you have like a favorite wrestler, even if it's past, present, now, or?
Yeah, well, look, there is so many to choose from, and the guys I'm going to choose aren't the only ones. But if I say who is my two, I can't say one. You'd say Bret Hart or Ricky Steamboat. You put them together, and to me, that would be the perfect combination. You know what I mean? Yeah, look, Steve Austin was incredible. I love the Hulk, but they're all different. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'd say the first two, Bret and Steamboat. Yeah, they are definitely something. When I saw them, and they're going, wow, those guys know what they're doing. And you can always see it. You know, if you watch the matches now, you could always see those guys just knew what they were doing and compared to a lot of other people. So,
and you picked a good one there in Bret Hart. He's my goat for sure.
Yeah, he's great. He's so good.
He's so good. But I mean, like you were saying, they're the top two, and you were saying with Austin that. But your Mount Rushmore, 4. Give me 4 on that Mount Rushmore. Who are you going with?
You talking about wrestling wise, or you talking about drawing wise?
No, I mean just okay. Total package, everything. Whether it's promo skills, drawing, whatever it is, wrestling. Your top 4. I know it's a difficult one, but if you just have to slap one in the next 10 seconds.
Yeah,
who are you going with?
You have to say, Steve Austin, Kurt Angle. If you want overall package, you know, draw, wrestling, he was the complete guy. Yeah, I'd say that. But in saying that, I don't anybody that would draw money, anybody that, you know, would. That's who I'd choose. I don't actually. There's just too many guys. There's just so many guys to name. You know,
that Mount Rushmore can be massive. That could be like, you know, Triple H. You can put The Rock. You can put. It could be huge.
And then if I do work with those guys, and then, you know, I'll have somebody else. You know, and then somebody else. There's just so many. There's so many really, really unbelievable guys out there. So, yeah, anyone that's actually good.
That's why it's one of the hardest questions, really, trying to pick 4. It's almost, you know, an unachievable task, but
So I'd say him.
Yeah, nice. No, that's good. That's a good Mount Rushmore. There's quite a few guys. It's too hard to pick. We've been watching wrestling for a long time as well, and there's even new up and coming guys that you can sort of add to that list as well, and you know, that are really good wrestlers and put bums on seats still, and you know.
Well, that's it. You know, like if you say draw, Hulk. You know what I mean? Yeah. Easy by far, Hulk. You know, I understand why those heels wanted to work with Hulk, or they wanted to be on Hulk's card, because they're the ones that drew. They made more money. They got more money. You know what I mean? So in wrestling, once you get to that stage, you start to realize it's not about just your wrestling skill. It's about your drawing power. So if I can actually be associated with people that actually draw well, and, you know, maybe I could draw well too, then by all means, I'm going to choose them. You know, anyone that's got a big name.
Yeah, no, nice. Yeah, no, it's a good list. So you were saying about your gimmick before, like, you know, we already asked what inspired it was the Wanderers and all those sort of movies. Yeah. So what your previous gimmick that you had, so was it completely different to?
Yeah,
really different to what you're doing now?
Yeah. Have you seen the movie You've seen the movie The Matrix, right?
You know what? I haven't.
You haven't.
What?
Adam Sandler's not in it, man. I'm not going to watch it.
Adam Sandler's
Come on, dude.
He'll be in the next one.
I swear, I haven't watched it. Never. You know what's funny? They actually filmed it near my mum's work when they were filming it here in Australia. And she was telling me Keanu Reeves came in, bought stuff because she worked in a takeaway shop like a good lady.
Yeah.
And I just never got around to watching it. I don't know. I've never seen it.
Yeah. Obviously, it's futuristic.
But I know about it. You know. Yeah.
I don't know. To be honest, I didn't actually give myself the character or the gimmick. I didn't have a name, and I was put on after 3 months of wrestling training, I was put onto a card, IWA card. I rock up one day, and I couldn't find my name on the card. But they go, no, your name's on the card. And I'm like looking, and they're going, And I still couldn't pronounce it. And they're going, what's this shit? And they Rob Matrix. And they're going, oh, shit, you guys got it from the movie that just came out. So it came out 2000, whatever. So from there, I had to try and, wear what kind of that. I only started wearing like the Matrix outfit later on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Probably when I was 28, something like that. But earlier on, I was just wearing, silver shorts, bright, purple. Like, I didn't know what I was doing, But yeah, they gave me something that I had no idea what it was. I didn't even know what to do with it. So, and it stuck for a long time. So people just refer to me now, even when they talk to me, as Matrix. Someone says Matrix, I'm turning around going, what? You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was my previous.
So how long did you do the Rob Matrix gimmick before you went into the gimmick that you're doing now?
I've only done the Zucco gimmick for like 5 years.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I should have done it from the get-go.
Yeah.
Involved with it, because I had so much. The Robbie Zucco gimmick, the character, it actually relates to me like a lot. I grew up watching The Wanderers. I grew up. I'm ethnic. I got the greaser type of mentality. Not to the extreme that they have, but it's in me. You know what I mean? Yeah. What we eat, the way we move, the way we talk. It's just who I am. So when I say I'm the original greaser, I believe that that's part of me, which is why it probably works better than it did with the Matrix character. So yeah, it's fun now. It made wrestling much more fun. Like kind of like lit a fire under my bum. So now I'm actually working out a bit more, trying to put on some better matches. I remember too, I'm 42, so hopefully I can pull off a thing or two. I'll try and work on a different finish for you, eh?
Hey, look, I'm happy that I asked the question because you gave me an answer for it. You're not going to sit there and sugarcoat it. I wanted to know why.
Yeah.
Then it made sense. But you said
we didn't want to finish him off completely. Texas Cloverleaf. A lot of people, they feel that if they tap, then that's the end of the feud. That's the end of everything. We only just got the victory. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much.
I didn't go to the show. So did you win or?
Yeah, he won.
You won the match.
Yeah. Well, we both won because we got paid pretty well.
No, because I was going to say, like, that makes sense, like making it like a quick sort of like a roll up, even, or
it was like I said, he was pretty much had me in an armbar. I was on my belly, just rolled him up, and away we go. So hopefully we can get a round 2 because, like I said, he came up, stomped on me. So we'll see how we go.
Yeah, Clyde's a good worker. He's worked a few of our few of my mates and stuff, and they go he's really good in ring.
He's great. He really is. He's very he's one of those guys that just knows. Some people they can train for a long time. He gets it. He just needs that push. He needs that promoter to push him and work and see where he goes with it. You know what I mean? Because he is very good. So it's up to him how he evolves. But he just needs that push. That's why we decided let's work with each other and we see how it goes. And the promoter, like I said, also too is the promoter's choice to have a sort of finish like that as well.
Yeah.
So it wasn't always me.
No, it's we're not going to let this go, are we? No. So you've been in the ring with
crucifix.
Some of the best.
I'll do it just for you. I'm going to do a different crucifix to win the next match. Watch.
You're going to be like,
no matter what happens, somehow.
No matter what happens in your wrestling matches, it will not end with a crucifix anymore. No crucifix, no more. Yeah, look, you've been in the ring with some of the best Aussie talent. Who's been your favourite opponents thus far?
In Australia, or
it can be any.
When I was overseas. When I was overseas, I worked with Nigel McGuinness. I worked with Chris Hero and John Moxley was my tag partner for a little bit.
Shut up.
Pretty cool.
He was green. He was very green. He was very, very green. I was allowed to get offense. He wasn't allowed to get much. It was tag. So, but like I said, we had a whole group of guys at the company we worked for that at any given day could have performed at any level. They were all that good. All the guys. They were at Heartland Wrestling Academy. So, association, sorry. They were that good. At that time, they were the guys that just, were slowly just building themselves up and getting booked elsewhere. They weren't at the top of the food chain when it came to like the indie workers. They had Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, but these guys were up and coming. So, and they were all, even Eli Drake was there, So I worked with him a little bit when I was there. And yeah, so that was fun. That was real fun. Good guys.
And how long were you there for? How long were you there for?
I went over the space of like 2 or 3 years. I went three times, 4 times overseas, 3 months at a time. Then when I came back at 26, I met my wife and never left New South Wales with wrestling ever again.
Wow.
So,
but did you find that like when you went over there, obviously you would have had the good trainers there and you would have learned like a ton load coming back here. It's like it opened your eyes a lot.
100%. I had trained. I don't know if you heard of a guy. He was in WCW. He was in New Japan, Smoky Mountain. His name was Bobby Blaze. And if you watch his work, he's got that Southern Rock and Roll Express type of work ethic. Bobby Eaton, great worker, phenomenal worker, great teacher, great mentality, great attitude. He was my mentor when I went there. So he let me stay there. He introduced me to certain people. So he was the guy that helped. But besides Mark Mercedes that trained me, he was the guy in the States that helped me. I changed overnight when I stayed with him for 3 months. I went from a person that was doing moves to a guy that was actually just working, learning to work, learning how to understand a storyline. Picking a body part. He taught me those type of things. So, and of course, when I went back again, there was a guy called Cody Hawk who was in charge of HWA, Les Thatcher, and they were phenomenal too. So, Cody Hawk just got inducted in the Cauliflower Hall of Fame as the Coach of the Year. Was a couple of years ago or something like that. And like he's a great coach. He's really good at what he does.
Would you recommend a lot of the Aussie wrestlers to do that, to go to America and sort of, you think it's a must?
Must. I've always said it's a must. I've always said go overseas, learn your craft, because here you're wrestling, which is fair enough, but a tryout or anything will come along once every, 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
You go overseas, you're wrestling for different promotions, you're talking to different people. You could be on a card with a lot of legends and stuff like that. People see you more, you know what I mean? People notice you more. You're pretty much having a tryout all the time when you're in the States, you know what I mean? So, and you got more contacts. Like all of a sudden you'd be on a card with Jamie Noble, a card with, Dean Amber, just all these guys. You'll just be on the card, and you just make contacts, and you can get in that way. You know what I mean? Oh, you want to come and do a show for us? Such and such pulled out. Yeah, no worries. We'll give it a go. You perform well, you get in. You know what I mean? There's more opportunity there. So I recommend go overseas, learn your craft, go to a school there, do the seminars that everyone does. Yeah, of course, it's learning. So, but yeah, you need to go overseas to do it.
So, baby, I like your arm drag over there. You remind me of Steamboat.
I was in TCW. Yeah.
Yes,
that was,
baby. Yes.
Yeah.
I like it, baby.
Yeah.
So tell us a story about that, Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah. My first trip to Atlanta, I didn't know a thing, but I didn't know how to throw an arm drag at the time. So I had a tryout with TCW. It was Dusty Rhodes' fed. And he had a lot of guys, up and coming guys, but he had a lot of old WCW guys like Glacier and all that come in and out. And yeah, he saw something in me, but I was so green to the point where I really didn't know exactly what I was doing. But yeah, he did compliment exactly what you said about my arm drag, Ricky Steamboat style. But that was it. I had a few matches there, and then I said, look, I need to go somewhere to learn my craft a little bit, more consistently, because here it's not enough. So I went to Bobby Blaze, and he was training me, a couple of days a week, 3 days a week, and boom, he within 3 months, my mentality was totally changed as a worker, and anybody can change if you put your mind to it.
What's been your highlight? I know it's tough. You've got a few of them, but
look, we had some cool little super shows here that we were on TV, whatnot. We did a bit of Aurora with IWA. I guess
reckon the promo that you did on Loser the Serb, that's my highlight. I love that promo, man. You know how many times I watched that?
That's right.
Oh my God.
That's the best thing I've seen in a long time, man. I loved it.
How's my timing? Was it spot on?
Oh, it was gold, man.
I love Bruiser. I really do.
Because the way he talks is exactly the way that you did it. It was perfect.
Yeah. $5 carousel.
That's it. Loser the Serb.
What did I say? 7 for May with a flavor. 7 for May. I'll kick your ass.
Oh man. That's that's how he actually talks too. That's what makes it even funnier.
Yeah. I noticed his promo after that. He tried to change it up a bit. I said, just be yourself, bro. just do the way you're doing before.
That's gold, man. Good on you. That was such a good promo. That's my highlight.
I did ask him. By the way, is it okay if I can do this? So he's like I said, he's a great guy. He really is a good guy. Do you guys watch a lot of? Where do you guys go to watch a lot? Do you guys? Who do you watch a lot? Which in Australia?
BCW, and that's it.
Oh, really?
So I'm allowed to say I'm contracted.
Oh, fair enough.
Nah. We've been to Xander went to the EWA show a few weeks ago. I wasn't here. I would have went to that one. I missed that one, but
I went to the All-Star one in January as well.
All-Star, I've been to All-Star as well in Wollongong before.
Yeah. EWA, that was their first one. That was their first show. They drew 530 for the first go. It was pretty good.
It was good. Good on. We had Sam on the show just a week before the show, I think it was, or was a couple of weeks before the show.
No, it was a week before. Yeah,
week before.
Yeah, he's a good dude, eh? He's a good guy.
Good guy, man.
Yeah, he's awesome, man.
Yeah, no, really good.
No, I started off in AWE, so I had my first match there, and with what's it called?
The Mauler.
Mars Mauler.
Mauler, Lou Marcello.
Yeah, he was my first match.
He's still going.
That's why Sammy actually gave me the name Chris Zorba. He goes, "You're going to come out dancing." I'm like, I'm the furthest from that gimmick ever. I was like, I'm too shy.
Just embrace it.
I tried to. I came out dancing, and I'm a big guy too, so I'm really body conscious, and I only started wrestling to lose weight, so I got my weight down a bit, and I just wanted to do one show my kids, and that was it. And that was Sammy's where I started out at AWE.
Yeah,
had a couple of matches there, a couple of rumbles. That's why when you done the Bruiser thing, I was laughing because I'm like, that's dead set. That's Bruiser.
Yeah, we're actually wrestling them this tomorrow.
Tomorrow night. Yeah.
So JJ.
Me and Slade.
JJ's my ex tag team partner.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So before Xander, it was JJ.
I might potato them tomorrow.
So you're gonna get the straps tomorrow, or what?
Yeah, of course, always.
Your tag team partner is really good too, Tristan.
Yeah, we compliment.
Top guy.
I couldn't ask for a better greaser. You know what I mean? Yeah. We compliment like the Fonz, Richie Cunningham, Happy Days type of thing. But he's funny. We work well if we're dicky together. We're happy to look like idiots. We've got
he's a really cool dude. He was the one when I had my first ever rumble. He was in the back, and I had to go for him first. And I was shitting myself. I'm like, man, I'm crapping. He goes, don't worry about it. Just come out, hit me. I will do everything. And he was top guy. I couldn't great partner, man. So you got a good tag team partner there. And I hope you get the belts back. Sorry, JJ, but yeah.
Well, it's funny because we never really we had a lot of respect for each other the moment we met. Like we just had the same mentality on the way we went about things. We never worked with each other, and he just put a jacket on, and we complimented each other on first match. And God, Sammy was just so happy. You guys, you guys are
good.
My tag team. So since then, we've always been a tag, and it's been so much fun. I've had a really good time. We worked with the Young Guns as well. They were really cool. You remember those
dudes?
guys?
Yeah, I know those guys there. I trained with them as well.
I like everybody. You train with who? Sorry, you train with who?
Oh, both of them. With the younger. Is it Young Guns? Sorry.
Yeah.
What's it called? Billy Vax.
Billy Vax.
Yeah. Scott Magnum.
Yeah.
I won't say their real names on here, but yeah. But yeah, both good dudes as well.
What's their real names?
Billy and Jared.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, good dudes. So you've obviously worked for a few feds, like you worked AWE and stuff like that. Are there any feds that you're, in Australia or around the world or anywhere that you're looking to work for, or
all of them? I love to. I stopped going overseas because I got married, and But if I got given an opportunity, I don't present myself enough. I don't get out of New South Wales, and that's what you need to do. You need to go out and do all that stuff. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on social media. I'm barely on it. No, I don't know.
I'm trying to get your name out there, sort of thing, and wrestle as many feds as you can.
I do. Look, I wrestle for IWA, Rock and Roll, AWE, EWA. I'll go up to Newey Pro. They're all good guys there too.
What about Vulcan Championship Wrestling?
Never worked with them. Never worked with them. No. I used to work for AWS a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm a prostitute, so I got no problems going anywhere.
I mean, other than wrestling, what other hobbies you got? Interests?
Yeah, absolutely.
47.
Believe it or not, I love doing 3D puzzles. Yeah, you wouldn't think that, eh? 3D puzzles. I go rollerblading a fair bit with my daughter. That's something I love. Basketball, of course. And what I really love, it's probably weird. I love looking up what happened to B-grade actors. So anyone that's B-grade or something, I love seeing what happened to them, where they were, and they had that glimpse. It kind of reminds me of myself, so that's probably why I'm drawn to it. You know what I mean? So it's that's another cool thing I like doing. So yeah, look, anything that makes me laugh, I'm a happy guy. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? So they're my hobbies. Yeah.
What about the young inspiring wrestlers? You got any advice for them coming through?
Yeah, learn your craft. We do live in a cupcake society. Boom, we do. Stop thinking about getting your feelings hurt when people give you certain advice, especially in the wrestling business. Learn your craft. Go overseas, be respectful, do the right things, and have fun, because the journey of wrestling or anything that you do is the best part about life. The journey. The end, once you finish, you're like, oh, okay, it was cool, and then you reminisce about the journey, about, oh, that was fun back then. So enjoy it while you got it. So, but yeah. That's the only thing. Learn your craft. Tease before you please.
Yeah, there's a few good places that people can go around here and train as well. And then, like you said, probably best to try and go overseas.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
Absolutely. Look, yeah.
I was going to say, I read some of the facts on one of the pages before as well, how Chris Benoit you overseas training at the time, and he told you to change your style as well.
Well, yeah. Well, what happened was Bobby Blaze sent me to a HWA. It was a WWE tryout, and Benoit was there. If you remember, Benoit had a neck injury, and he was out of WA for a while. He couldn't even take a headlock takedown, so he went to HWA and was training with those guys to get better again. And something happened. I worked a match, and I did a Trish Stratus move where you put your hands on there and you kind of take them down like a runner. The guy didn't put his feet on the ropes to bounce off. So he just went boom, straight down, head first. I won the match. I wasn't supposed to. So the moment I saw that, I took responsibility for it. I was like, you know what? Even though people say it wasn't your fault, it was, because I was part of the match. You know, you have to take responsibility for it. You could have done something better. You didn't need to do that. And that's where he turned around and said, you don't have to do all that stuff. You don't need, and boom. Like I said, that was that first time I went with Bobby Blaze. And that was part of the journey. There was guys in there. There was Jamie Noble, Shannon, what's call it? Is that guy, the punk guy, Shannon?
Hurricane's ex-partner, I think it was.
Yeah, he was there. Johnny the Bull was there. Lance Cade was there. All these younger guys. And, all of a sudden, we do that in our match. And I was like, oh, God. But I thought it was like, shit, what the fuck? This is going to be the worst. He just gave me nothing but encouragement, and he goes, no, you're not sitting down. You're actually going to be training with us. You know what I mean? Are you injured? I go, no. He goes, you're training with us, you're doing this, and mentality changed from there, which was cool. So, yeah, he definitely, despite what happened with him, my memory of him was pretty good.
Yeah, no, respect-wise as a wrestler, he's like, the Mount Rushmore thing, he's up there with me because I really like Benoit and what he did in the ring. Like, obviously, out of the ring, no, but in the ring, he was amazing. Like, one of the best. Him, mate. Eddie, all those guys.
Oh, yeah. No, those I guess you can say him, Eddie, Malenko, kind of like the last ones of the actual proper wrestling, and it kind of changed. Everything changed from there.
See, the thing is, watching wrestling nowadays, you see him, like, I like it. The flips and stuff look cool. Kicking out of a powerbomb off the top rope at a 1 count, it's like, come on, man. It's sort of killing the story and stuff a bit.
That's why you count the 3 on the crucifix.
Nah, but seriously, like, it's where wrestling's gone these days. I get it, but it's just we're old school. I like the lock up, tie up, start off, chain a bit, and still cool thing. That's what they did, and so I got respect for Benoit and stuff like that. What he did in the ring.
They were nothing but phenomenal. They were just, they were just great. They knew how to work and knew how to work together, and they knew how to do certain cool things that would actually make the match better. So, they were great.
So go Xander. Yeah, that way.
No, I'm just saying with Benoit, how like everything he did was just like full purpose, just technical, like pinpoint technical. Like the velocity was just, everything was just like 1,000,000%.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, keep going.
No, but that's what. He was just 1,000,000 miles an hour to perfection. It's unbelievable.
He was, and also too, he had the wrestling was changing as well, so they had to be a bit more neater with the work ethic, make it look at But I actually, I as much as I love Benoit, I actually love Dynamite Kid. When I saw him perform, I was like, Benoit looks. If I worked with Benoit, I think it would be tough. It'll be hard. But when you look at Dynamite Kid, he's scary. You know what I mean? He had a scary look about him. The way he hit, the way he did things, he was scary. So yeah, he was just as good, if not. But he changed everything. He was flying. He was doing all that kind of stuff. He would have been if you watch the match between Brett and the Bulldog at SummerSlam, that would have been Dynamite Kid. If Dynamite was healthy, that would have been Dynamite Kid for sure. Even the move, you look at the top rope superplex. When someone puts their feet on there, that's Dynamite. That's where they got that from. You know what I mean? Dynamite was doing that. That was his finish. Besides the headbutt, he was using that as well. The superplex from the top. Yeah,
Did
because
he finish with a crucifix or no? How'd that match finish?
What's that?
Did he finish with a crucifix after that, or?
No. You know what it was? It was a sunset at SummerSlam. It was a sunset.
It was a sunset, and he pinned him by that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Top match.
And then you have Ric Flair finish with the backslide with Kerry Von Erich. You know what I mean? Or Ricky Steamboat was a small package. Or actually, Ricky Steamboat with Randy Savage was a small package too. That was a body slam package.
And so was Bret Hart and Diesel. But
Bret Hart and Diesel. Oh, Eddie Guerrero and Angle when the boot came off. That was a small package.
Oh, yeah, right.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, we got you on here just to be honest. We got you on here only so you can answer that question.
Yeah. I'll answer it again.
And I love your toothpick too.
Yeah, it's not a toothpick; it's a matchstick. See,
a matchstick. Yeah.
There you go. It's funny because half the time I go in there, and the last show that I did, I've been doing this regular. Last show I did, I went like this. The ref took my jacket, took my glasses, and I went like this, put a strap in his mouth. Everyone was just, look at the crowd; they're all cracking themselves. Oh,
that's gold, man. Do you actually watch wrestling now or no?
I'll watch a match every blue moon. I'll ask a few people, send me some matches so I can actually watch. No, do I follow it? No. The last proper WrestleMania I watched was WrestleMania 10, and I've never watched anything since, besides like a match here and there. That's about it. Never watched anything full. So, my wrestling pops from there. So anything that I do is always before then, or if, like I said, a one-off match that I think, okay, that's cool, I might try that, I'll do that. So, but I barely watch it. How about you guys? You guys watch it still? Every day?
Not me. No, I haven't watched. I didn't even know when's the last time I watched any of the Raw and SmackDowns. And you know what? I'll get WrestleMania or something, but I'll illegally watch it unless you give me your username and password for the WWE network.
Yeah.
Anyone out there?
It's hard to be drawn to it because it's a lot of it's pretty repetitive. Yeah. Although you know what drew me when I saw the NWA Power, the old school setup. Thought that's actually quite clever what they're doing, and I don't mind that they've got a cool little thing. Obviously it's not a big budget type of deal, but it's actually cool. I like it. I think that's good if you want to start into it, or like if you can't get into WWE, or if you're out of WWE, that's another cool alternative besides AEW. And
it was good because it was on YouTube as well. You could watch it. So you could watch all of them, apart from the pay-per-views. They used to have a couple of pay-per-views, whatever, but all their shows was free on YouTube. So it's a good thing too. But I personally watch AEW at the moment. But I mean, it's got a lot of good stuff in it, but there's a couple of things that can iron out. But just in general, I think they've got a pretty good product there in AEW, but they've done well.
I think you just got to enjoy the product, right? You just got to go there, just enjoy it. A lot of people, I do know a lot of people go, I don't like watching it, because people are so educated, and I am too. But I don't know if I watch something, I'll go and you know what, I'm going to be a fan here. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch it to see, why would a fan enjoy this? And that's the way I appreciate, certain things, because all these guys, they have to be talented to be there. They have to be talented.
Yeah,
I can't turn around and say they're shit. Yeah, they're all great workers. They have their own different, unique style about them. So yeah, look, it's each to their own when it comes to how they enjoy certain shows and whatnot.
But mate, for upcoming shows, for yourself, where can the faithful check you out, buddy?
Look, I like I said, I don't have social media. I'm not really on it that much. But look, I'm on quite a few different types of companies. Tomorrow I'm at AW AWE. We've got EW coming up soon. We've got IWA coming up soon. Just check out a lot of New South Wales region wrestling, and there's a good chance that I'll probably be on quite a few of those. So yeah, I don't have any social media to say this is where I'm going to be. Takes up too much time. I'm too old. I'm too old for social media. Is that wrong to say? I'm just too old for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could easily have like just a normal just Facebook page, and Robbie Zucco Facebook page. Zorba will do it for you.
Yeah, I have one, but I don't promote it enough. You know what I mean?
Again, Zorba will do it for you.
You're gonna do it for me?
Yeah, add it to the list. Already doing like 6 of them.
Oh, beautiful!
Yeah,
if you can do it for me, that'd be great. I'll give you a picture of me pinning, Casso with a crucifix on it. That'll be the best thing.
That is gold. Well, buddy,
that's good, man.
That's going to do us for today. Thank you, Mr. Robbie Zucco, for joining us.
No worries.
Thank you.
Honestly, hope to see you again and have a chat. Bring you again in the studio because we had an absolute ball tonight. So thank you once again, buddy, and good luck with your future events.
Future endeavors. All the best in the future endeavors.
Well, I was going to say that, but I think WWE have already trademarked that. I might get sued. So
that's what I say when I don't want to work for another company. I send a message. Wish you all the best in the future endeavors.
That's what I write too.
There's been a few companies that have said that too.
Kind regards at the end. Kind regards, Xander Rose.
Yeah, I have one of these at the end of it, but no. No, thank you so much for having me. I've had a good time, guys. It's really nice meeting you guys too. If I see you at the show, I'll come and say hello to you guys.
I'm trying to get Xander to come tomorrow.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind coming down. Yeah,
come down. I'll potato bruiser.
I'll come, but only if I can get a cruising for a bruising shirt.
Hey, this is a limited edition. You know what I mean?
I'll take that one. I'll take the one on your back.
There's only one. We might have to put it up for auction. I might get, maybe $11 for it. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it, eh?
Thank you once again, Mr. Robbie Zucco, for joining us again. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page and like our Facebook page. This is us signing off. See you next time.
See ya.